Making a few changes in your backpacking experience can change it from suck to savory. When you're looking at sleeping bags or quilts, that's a major consideration because the natural inclination is to say, I need a sleeping bag, I'm going camping. That's what everyone starts with. But if you get into ultra long distance hiking like the Appalachian Trail, CDT, PCT, some people actually maneuver into a quilt. Why do they do that? The theory is the sleeping bag here, right here, is that the down or synthetic insulation on the bottom gets squished and there's no value for it. So then you naturally transition to a quilt. But invariably you'll have the quilt and then there'll be cold breeze and then you'll have to tuck that sucker under you. So it's not just a weight function, but it's a breeze factor that you have to think about when you're backpacking, and that can take it from suck to savory. Keeping your technology rolling can be a real challenge when you're backpacking. You're gonna have your phone, you're gonna have maybe a GPS, maybe you have a Kindle, I don't know. I mean, I've seen people carry Kindles, it's pretty crazy for me. I don't want to carry the weight, but that's just me. So making sure you have good battery banks is a good thing because so often people say, oh, I'll use solar. Right now, it's like overcast. I'm in the Blue Mountains in Western Washington. I haven't seen the sun all day. That solar panel maybe runs at 20%. So, oh, I'll bring solar. Don't think the sun's going to be out. If you're relying on solar to charge your tech that you are reliant on, my friend, you are taking a risk. Speaking of taking risks and managing that, check out my book, Antarctic Tears. I talk about the challenges of skiing across Antarctica and using things like solar panels in the craziest environment ever. If you're doing a long distance backpack and you're thinking, I want to use a water bladder, be careful. Those things are super difficult to clean, whether you use platypus or camelback or whatever. Even though they're super nice, they form to your backpack, you know, they totally fit in your backpack. What happens when you get a little bit of growth and mold and like moss in that thing? Yeah, you use your filter and yeah, it's great, but then what are you gonna do? As soon as that growth gets in those corners, how are you gonna clean it? Do you have a little bit of bleach you can bring with you? Maybe some cleaning tablets? That's something really to consider when you're doing a lot of backpacking. Maintaining your hygiene, that's a tick. Your beautiful pearly whites need to stay beautiful pearly white. So many people, the ultralightists say, they cut down their toothbrush to this little nub, and it's like, you know, something you use every day, and I learned this from another polar explorer, don't cripple the tools that you've got to use repeatedly. Because are your hands going to be really clean and you've got that stub of a toothbrush and then you got your fingers in your mouth? Ugh, gross. Consider that you're not going to be as clean as you want to be, and having a full-size toothbrush, even when those light, super light ones, can make all the difference. Don't cripple a tool that you need constantly. The biggest surprise and change in the suck to savory department is this. I've got my MSR Hubba tent here, and it's got a vestibule. A vestibule is a very fancy name for a porch. So many tents and backpacking, they cut down the vestibule, the rainfly jumps right to the ground, and then where do you put your backpack? It's soaked outside. Where do you cook? It's soaked outside. That sucks.